Hi everyone, welcome to Wisdom Channel where we tip ourselves with wisdom. Sometimes ago, I introduced us to two books and I told you the story of how these two books come to life. And I did said these books are available. The two books they are available on Amazon. The Peace Broker and Davido and Choma Love Wins. Both of them are available on Amazon. So please grab your copies. They are available. Today, I want to um, give us wisdom tips on peace broking venture. Every one of us will need to be a peace broker. Just like what is happening in Nigeria today and everywhere there is chaos and anarchy. We need peace broker, genuine peace broker. Like Sheikh Gumi was saying that he has been broken, he has been the peace broker between the government and the bandits. But to me, he is not a peace broker. Sheikh Gumi is not a peace broker. Rather, is weakening the Nigerian military for the terrorists to take over. They have plans. They have plans. The plan is to Islamize Nigeria. And Fulani has it that Nigeria belongs to them. But several past presidents, they have used them. They used Babangida, Abdulsalam, Obasanjo, even Jonathan. And now, they're now using President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If we must continue to be together as a nation, then there must be peace brokers. The peace that is needed, the genuine constitution that is needed must be put in place. They must broker the peace genuinely. The peace broker must rise up and draft encompassing constitution, a neutral constitution that will not place one religion above other, a neutral constitution that will balance everything. So it's not about um, being mischievous to call that if they cannot put Nigeria in proper perspective, it is better for people to go. We have to face reality. Leadership is about taking responsibility, facing reality, settling every course that is on ground. All the developed nations that we see, they had their challenges. When America had their own challenges, the founding fathers come together to draft an all-encompassing constitution. Constitution that will cover every citizen, that will protect the interest of everyone. As a peace broker, peace doesn't say there will be no war, there will be no disagreement, but in the midst of this disagreement and war, we can still come on a table of negotiation. I don't know the kind of peace Sheikh Gumi claimed that is broken between the federal government and the bandits. That is claiming that government should continue to put the bandits on budget. Government should negotiate with the bandits. What kind of peace broken is that? What kind of peace broken is that? You're telling the government to negotiate with the bandits. Government should put the bandits on the budget, national budget. Bandits that are not citizens of Nigeria. This is the time for Nigeria to speak the truth to one another. There's no need deceiving ourselves. We need the new peace broker, authentic peace broker. All the people must come to the table with an open mind to solve the problems. No problem is insurmountable, but the people have to come together, agree together, and resolve the problems. In the history of Nigeria, the northern part benefited most. And in the northern part, the Fulanis benefited most. Most of the things that all the other citizens that are in the north are supposed to enjoy, everything go to the Fulanis. Everything go to the Fulanis. So if Sheikh Gumi is a true peace broker, you should ask all the bandits, all his terrorists to surrender to federal government of Nigeria. It is not the federal government of Nigeria that should be negotiating with the terrorists. It is the terrorists that need to surrender. They must surrender first. When they surrender first, surrender all their ammunition, surrender to the federal government, then that is when federal government can now negotiate with them and incorporate them back into the society. Those who need rehabilitation can now have rehabilitation. But most of these terrorists, they are not Nigerians. They came from other places. So how do you now expect Nigeria government to absorb them into the country? Sheikh Gumi. So what is on ground now is the new peace broker. The North created the problem themselves and they can solve it. Northern Nigerian politicians and religious leaders, they deliberately created the problem that is in Nigeria, and they can solve it by themselves. They can solve the problem by themselves. When Niger Delta militants were on rampage, it is the Niger Delta man, former President Goodluck Jonathan, that discussed the matter with former President Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. And Jonathan was sent to his people. Yar'Adua gave them ultimatum that they should come and surrender, and he will give them amnesty, and which they did. And after they did that, most of them were trained. You are sent for different business training and whatever. And since then, such incidents has not happened again. Niger Delta, before federal government negotiated with them, they first surrendered. That is what they call peace broker. Former President Goodluck Jonathan and some people, they broke the peace between the federal government and the Niger Delta militant. And we saw the result. Sheikh Gumi is weakening the Nigerian army. Recently, they killed a brigadier general of Nigeria. This bandit video it, put it online. Put it online, demoralizing the army, disgracing the Nigerian army. So what Sheikh Gumi is doing for the Nigerian army is harmful. In fact, his son that is in army should be retired, and all the informants. So what am I saying? The new peace broking is very, very necessary if Nigeria must continue to be one as a nation. A new constitution should be drafted, clean and free from any religious inclinations. There's no way you can make Sharia to be a political thing. It cannot be, because Sharia makes non-Muslim a target. It makes a non-Muslim an infidel to be killed. So how can we now adopt it as a political leadership system in a nation where we have multiple religions, faiths? So therefore, the Nigerian politicians need to change their system, need to change their style. Before President Bola Ahmed Tinubu became president, when he was governor, we saw the way he used to oppose imbalances in governance, and giving strong oppositions to the ruling party. And we saw senses in all those things he was fighting for, he was saying. But I'm highly disappointed now that he is now in power. What was not even happening then, that he was criticizing, has even happened. Even worse. So it's highly disappointing. Honestly, I wasn't expecting this kind of leadership from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Although from the beginning my support was for Obi, that's the truth. My support was for Obi because the way Buhari administration led APC doesn't make me to have any interest in that party. It was Labour Party, Obi, that I really supported. And now that President Tinubu has won and is now there. We said, okay, let us support him because it's Yoruba. Let's see how, after all, if God doesn't want him there, he wouldn't have been there. Now that he's there, let's support him. But the way his administration is going, several times I've been telling people, hard time never lasts, but hard people do concerning the economy and whatever. But on this insecurity matter, I don't like the way it's being handled. You cannot continue to negotiate with bandits. Citizens cannot continue to pay ransom for their freedom. Then we don't have a nation again. Which nation does that? The whole world, please, here, help Nigeria. Nigeria is bleeding. Nigeria needs help. The other time I said you should consider what Zelensky did. That president of Ukraine, he was an entertainer. He wasn't a long-time politician. He was an entertainer, an actor. But when the responsibility came, he was busy moving from one nation to the other, seeking for help, assistance, and he got it. He got it. From Europe to America, from America to Turkey, Asia, India. He was going around seeking for help, seeking for solution. He wasn't hiding his problem. He was not sitting on it that all is well when all is not well. And when his people saw his effort, they back him up. Our leaders, Nigerian leaders, you want us to continue to back you up, but you are not doing the rightful thing. There is a problem. Some set of people are being killed, and you are denying such things. That is not happening. How do you want those citizens to feel? The victims, how do you want them to feel? And the government is denying them. You don't provide the security for them. You say they should not defend themselves. Army recently is even threatening the Plateau people. Plateau people, you are more than the terrorists. Nigerians, let us rise up. We are more than the terrorists. That's what the Ukrainian people did. We have to rise up. All Nigerians have to rise up. You are more than the terrorists. We need to put that our multitude number into use. Let everyone stand up. It's not, this case is not, they have plans. There are plans. The plan is to Islamize Nigeria. And they have surrounded Nigeria everywhere. That's why they don't want the state police. And that state police must come to reality, so that each state will have their own police. Each state will have their own guards. We must have state police, state guards. So we have to destabilize their plan. We have to destabilize their plan. For true peace to happen in Nigeria, we must settle all these scores that are in Nigeria, imbalances that is in Nigeria. So, as you come in contact with this video, please share. This is about Nigeria. This video is for Nigeria. I am doing this video for Nigeria. For Nigeria. If President Bola Ahmed Tinubu cannot fix Nigeria, sorry, I don't know who can fix it again. If you cannot fix Nigeria, sorry, I don't know who can fix it again. The complexity of Nigeria If President Bola Ahmed cannot fix it, nobody can fix it. So please, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all those who are working with you, please, this is not time for quietness, no time for laziness. You people know there is a great work at hand, and you say you have the capability to do it, and the people trusted you and you are there. So do the needful. When President Bola Ahmed Tinubu wanted to remove subsidy, he didn't care. He went ahead, he removed it. So now, on this insecurity, you must solve it. You must solve it. The root of the insecurity in Nigeria is Islamization, is Sharia. Is Sharia. And this Sharia and Islamization is being implemented by northern politicians and religious leaders, especially northern politicians. They are the cause of the insecurity in the north and in Nigeria as a whole. The northern leaders, they are the one who have brought this shame to Nigeria. They are the one. They are the one. They imported foreign Fulanis. Foreign Fulanis through Metiala. So we know the truth. Bible says when you know the truth will set you free. We must not know the truth and continue to cover and paddle round as if nothing is happening. True peace come by saying the truth. True peace come by saying the truth and by solving the problems. That is when everybody, every heart, wounded heart shall be healed. So please, I want to charge our leaders to rise up to the issue that is at hand, and also all Nigerians rise up to the issue that is at hand. So it's a serious issue and it can be solved when the peace broker, the genuine peace broker, not like negotiator like Sheikh Gumi, that has useless Nigeria army and make Nigeria army weakened before the terrorists. Every information, every plan, the terrorists, the Nigeria army plan against the terrorists, before they execute it, the terrorists have already had. They've already had. And up till now, federal government have not done anything about Sheikh Gumi. The man need to be invited. He need everything he knows. He need to say it. He need to say it. He need to be interrogated. He has a lot of information to give the federal government about the bandits and the terrorists and what have you. And the terrorists that are already in the military need to be flushed out. The federal government need to do all those that were employed during Buhari administration. And again, the architecture of Nigeria military need to be changed. Need to be changed because all those Gumi, they know everything about it before they left, and that strategy still remains. And that's why they gave all the information on itinerary of the army and everything to the Boko Haramists. So therefore, there are a lot of things that need to be changed. They need to move Nigerian Army College in Kaduna. Move it away from Kaduna. Take it to another place. They need to change a lot of things. Everything, all the other information they know about the Nigerian Army, they need to change. They need to change everything. The system the military used to use since 1960, they are still using it now. They need to modernize, change everything. I remember when uh, 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 this military okay, chief of army staff Musa, he suggested that Nigeria should build border, should build a wall, a border wall between Nigeria and Niger. As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu taking step on that, he said we need to have border wall in between Nigeria and Niger. Niger is a problem to Nigeria. It's not a solution. It harbors those terrorists. The terrorists pass through Niger to Nigeria. So we need to build a wall. The man gave good suggestions, but they threw everything that man said, they threw it away. Now they removed the man. So what we're saying is that peace-broken business is everybody's business, and we need to take it serious. We need to take it serious and do the needful. Sheikh Gumi is not a genuine peace broker. Is the mentor and the father of the terrorist. So he's not working in favor of Nigeria government. He's just playing Nigeria government to continue to weaken the government until they take over, until the final takeover. So I saw yesterday that they said President Tinubu rejected use of machinery and whatever. Well, if whatever system he wants to use, all we need is results. Please, we need results now. We citizens of Nigeria, home and abroad, we are giving our leaders ultimatum. We need results now. We need security now. We need food on the table of every Nigerian now. You see, traveling is a great exposure. So we should commend the Western world for the opportunity. For the opportunity they gave us to come to their country and see how people are being governed. Nothing stopped Nigeria from copying good governance, good system, incorporate good system that the Western world are using to govern your people. Nothing stops you. The Western democracy is the best. It is the very best. If anybody is telling any Nigeria any lie, don't mind them. Hey, the Western world is this, Western world is that. Why don't you copy their system of governance? Did they stop you from copying them? Do good roads for your people. Be good school for your people. Let there be light for your people. Did the Western world hold your hand from providing that? No, they did not. You people are siphoning the money. The money that Nigeria has go into the pocket of some individuals. Only them and their children alone, they want better life for. They don't want better life for everybody. Only them and their children, so that every other person will be their conquer slaves, as Abubakar Malami said. So please, me, as far as I'm concerned, I want the best for my people. We want Nigeria to remain, in as much they will abolish Sharia. That is the truth. We want one Nigeria. Everybody want one Nigeria, but Sharia and Islamization has to be abolished, need to be removed from our constitution. Every Nigeria must be free to practice religion they want. No Nigeria is less Nigerian than the other. So when all those things are in place, then we are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. We are one Nigeria. Equal treatment for all. We are one. Then we say we are one Nigeria. But in as much Fulani will be able to carry AK-47 up and down, but another citizen will not be able to carry it. We are not one Nigeria. Fulani can go about with sword, but another Nigeria cannot go about with it. We are not one Nigeria. So in America, everybody, as much you are above age of 18, you are the age of 18, you can have your own weapon to protect yourself. So, but if other Nigeria are vulnerable, but only Fulani can carry AK-47, they are the only one who can carry sword. There's no one Nigeria there. So we have a serious issue at hand, and we want our politicians, southern politicians, please get serious. We are appealing to you, get serious, very, very serious. In the National Assembly, in anywhere you are, please get serious. Get serious. We are appealing. We are appealing, please get serious. We have serious issue. You are there for your people, to protect the interests of your people. Don't trade off your people. Don't trade off your people. Stand for your people. Defend your people. The governor of Plateau, the governor of Benue, it is your people that voted for you. It is your people that voted for you. But you cannot defend your people, especially Benue governor. You cannot defend your people and speak the truth. You are not lying. So let us embrace. We want genuine peace broken. Then we have to do the needful. All the people that are hurt, all the people that are affected need to be comforted. Since they killed that brigadier general, as President Tinubu Aso Rock called his family, have they gone to visit his family? How many armies that have been wasted by this Boko Haram, by these terrorists? How many armies? Nigerian military. They are human beings too. They have families. Their families want them alive. They want them alive. Their children, their wife, their families, extended family, father, mothers, they want them alive. What consolation have presidency given to those families? Everything, we need a change. We need a change. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are taking this baton, and you have to do the needful, because we Yoruba, we don't believe in all this shige kind of leadership. That's not our style. That's not our style. As you are there, as the president of Nigeria, from our tribe, like Yoruba, you are answerable to Nigeria and to the Yoruba people. We Yoruba people, we are giving you ultimatum to do the needful. Do the needful. Rule righteously. Rule diligently as expected. Please, Yorùbá ò kí ń fi gbá kan bọ̀ kan nínú, kò dẹ̀ kí ń fi ìkan tọ́ kan. So please, we are appealing to you. If Nigeria will remain as one, as Iyaremi Tinubu has said, that Nigeria will not disintegrate and kinikan. Yes, nobody. We are good if we are together, but no Islamization, no Sharialization. So please, those are the things we have come to analyze on this issue. It's because of the genocide thing that make me to talk about Nigeria. I've said I don't want to say anything about Nigeria again, but because of the genocide matter, that's why I put my mouth. I've said anything Nigeria, I don't want to involve myself in it, but because of the genocide issue that make me to come out and say things about Nigeria, and that is it. I don't want to involve myself in anything that pertains to issues like that. But because of this genocide matter, it's very, very important, and I saw a lot of people denying it. That's why I involve myself. And the way Gumi is portraying himself as the untouchable God, as the peacemaker, whereas he's not making any peace. He is weakening Nigeria government, weakening the military. So please, every one of us, let us work together and resolve this problem. The problem is small if we are sincere. If the government is sincere and serious and ready to solve that problem, it's a small problem. You can still use the template of Yaradua and Jonathan that they used to solve the problem of Niger Delta militants, and you will get results. May the Lord help us. See you next time. God bless.